It's now time for the Reverb Sports full game recap. We go all the way back to January 20th of the year 2024. The Nashville Predators were in Arizona to wrap up the third game of a three-game road trip. Head coach Andrew Burnett deployed his lines in the desert in the following way: Forsberg, O'Reilly, and Nyquist, Trenton, Sissons, and Sherwood, Smith, Novak, Evangelista, Parson, Glass, and Gurianov. So again, shifting around the combinations of lines 2, 3, and 4. McDonough and Yotes, Luzon and Carrier, and Barry back in the lineup with Shen as your third defensive pairing. UC Saros gets the start in net. 8 seconds into the game, UC Saros gets his first touch as he gloves down the dump in from Zucker. It was over the crossbar, so not technically a shot on goal. 34 seconds into the first period, it's Ingram coming in with a save on O'Reilly. That's the first shot on goal of the game. At the 106 mark, we see Dermott off to the box. 2 minutes for hooking. Predators off to the power play. Ingram a save on Barry, and then immediately another save on Gurianov. Ingram would have to come up with another save on O'Reilly at close range, and another save on the captain, Roman Josi. The Nashville Predators buzzing throughout the 2 minutes of this power play, but it was Connor Ingram, the Arizona Coyotes, standing tall. 3:47 of the first period. It's Ingram coming up with a save on Carey at the 4:28 mark of the first period. UC Saros coming up with a save on Dursey at the 5:56 mark of the first period. It's Connor Ingram coming up with another save on Shen at the 6:32 mark. Ingram, yet again, another save, this time on Parsonen. It's the Nashville Predators' 10th shot on goal. As a matter of fact, the shots on goal at the 6:32 mark of the first period are 10-1 in favor of the Nashville Predators. Then UC Saros goes to work at 7:40 of the first period. He comes up with a save on Keller, follows that up at 8:52 of the first with another save on Mosier. At 9:52 of the first period, we have our first score of the game, and it's by the Arizona Coyotes. It's Keller with his 18th goal of the season. It was an easy back post finish after the Preds somehow completely lost Keller in the offensive zone, and it was Cole Smith also picking up what was initially a 4-minute high sticking penalty, reduced to a 2-minute penalty. The goal counts 1-0 Arizona on Keller's 18th of the season. On the ensuing power play, UC Saros would have to stop Keller not once, but 2 times. At the 12:01 mark of the first period, it's Michelli off the box, 2 minutes for tripping. Connor Ingram comes up with a huge save on Philip Forsberg, and then we go all the way to the 17:19 mark of the first period as the game finally started to even out after the Nashville Predators had the onslaught of shots on goal in the first half of the period. Things definitely calming down. Ingram comes up with a save on Gurianov off of the rush. Gurianov, another really good release and good powerful wrist shot right here, turned away by Ingram. We hit the end of the first period. The Nashville Predators out shooting the Arizona Coyotes 12-6, but Arizona holds the 1-goal lead. We go into the second period now, and it's 17 seconds into the clean sheet, and it's Ingram coming with a save on O'Reilly. Forsberg immediately following up the play with a rebound opportunity. Ingram coming up with 2 huge saves. The Arizona Coyotes' first scoring opportunity in the second period comes at 1:18, and it's Keller again putting the puck into the net, his 19th of the season, his second of this game, giving Arizona a 2-0 lead. He was wide open on the weak side, and he finishes the play easily, looks high, slides low, easy finish for Keller, beating UC Saros for the second time in this game, 2-0 now in favor of the Arizona Coyotes. We are 3:19 into the second period, and it's Dermott off to the box. 2 minutes for tripping on Luke Evangelista's scoring chance. Evangelista, good job here, driving hard to the net and earning a power play for his Nashville Predators. The captain, Roman Josi, would benefit on the power play, scoring his 9th goal of the season. It was a incredibly heavy shot. It went off the post and had enough momentum to come off the post, then off of the back of Ingram's pad and into the net. A lucky bounce, but sometimes it'd be that way. The captain, Roman Josi, picks up his 9th goal of the season. On the power play, the Preds are on the board, now down 2-1 to Arizona. 5:08 into the second period. It's UC Saros coming with a save on Stetcher at the 6:06 mark of the second period. Saros coming with a save on Keller at 6:55. Saros another save on Zucker at 7:27. Saros another save on Zucker, and at 8:57 the Coyotes continue dominating the middle part of this period, as UC Saros has to come up with another save on Keller. Arizona continues puck possession, zone time, and offensive dominance. And at 9:50 of the second period, it's Carcone getting his 15th goal of the season. Barry loses the battle to the rebound for the easy tap-in. It was as if Barry didn't realize he was coming at first, and then it was too late to do anything about it. An easy rebound goal after easily winning the battle against the Predators defenseman. 3-1 now in favor of the Arizona Coyotes. At the 13:28 mark of the second period, it's Ingram coming up with a save on Philip Forsberg. We flip over to the backside of the sheet, and we find at 14:34 that Krause is off the box. 2 minutes for tripping. Luke Evangelista, for the second time in the second period, earns a power play for his Nashville Predators team. Evangelista skating incredibly hard in this game. Ingram would have to come up with a save on Philip Forsberg, but the Nashville Predators would be unable to generate any other shots on goal during the entirety of this power play. We go all the way to the 17-minute mark now of the second period, and we find Connor Ingram coming up with a save on Luke Evangelista, so continuing to have a really strong second period. 18:27 of the second period. It's UC Saros coming up with a save on McBain at the 18:51 mark of the second period. It's Carcone off the box, 2 minutes for tripping. Ingram is going to come up with a save on O'Reilly at close range. We'll have the carryover of 51 seconds into the third period of the power play. At the end of the second period, though, the Nashville Predators are out shooting the Arizona Coyotes 25-18. 51 seconds of power play on the clean sheet to start the third period for the Preds. An opportunity to get back in this game. Unable to generate a single shot on goal. Unable to generate much of anything as the Arizona Coyotes put up a very strong penalty kill. At the 3:02 mark now of the third period, it's UC Saros coming with a save on McBain. At the 3:07 mark, it's Barry off the box. 2 minutes for tripping. UC Saros has to come up with a huge save right here on Dooley, and then Gunther hits the post, and that was a close opportunity there for the Arizona Coyotes. 6:27 mark of the third period. Once we're back to 5-on-5 hockey, it's UC Saros coming with a big save on Mosier at the 7:41 mark of the third period. It's Ingram coming up with a save on Trennan at the 8:04 mark of the third period. It is UC Saros coming with another save on Mosier. The Nashville Predators are going to get an opportunity here at 8:37 of the third period as the Arizona Coyotes are caught with too many attackers on the ice. Too many men penalty against Arizona. Connor Ingram goes back to work shorthanded and comes up with a big save on Luke Evangelista, but the Preds again only able to generate one shot on goal during the entirety of this power play. We go to the 10:54 mark of the third period. We find Connor Ingram coming with a save on Luke Evangelista yet again. So Evangelista is having a very strong game for this Nashville Predators team. 11:29 of the third period. UC Saros coming with a save on McBain at the 11:42 mark of the third period. It's UC Saros coming with a save on Carcone at 13:47 of the third period. UC Saros comes with a save on McBain at 15:58. It's Connor Ingram coming with a save on Glass. A really good, strong scoring opportunity for the Nashville Predators at this moment in time. Nashville Predators get the extra attacker on, and it's Ingram coming up with a save on Tommy Novak at the 8:16:56 mark of the third period. Preds extended a period of time with the extra attacker on. At 18:34, we see O'Reilly coming up with a huge save. Ingram coming up with a huge save on O'Reilly. And at 18:42, we see Tommy Novak putting the puck into the net for his 8th goal of the season. It was a rebound putback, just the absolute perfect bounce off of the back wall right to Tommy Novak, and he fires it into the net for his 8th goal of the season. Preds still have some life in this game, down 3-2 with just over a minute to go. They'll get the extra attacker on, but they would be unable to generate any good scoring chances or, frankly, any shots on goal as the Arizona Coyotes tighten things up. And over the final seconds of the period, Arizona is able to pin the puck in the corner against the boards. The buzzer goes, and the Arizona Coyotes secure themselves a 3-2 victory over the Nashville Predators on home ice. It would be the Nashville Predators out shooting the Arizona Coyotes 33-26 in this game. And for the Nashville Predators, now 0-2 against the division rival Arizona Coyotes on the season. And that was a critical 2 points today in the playoff race and the Central Division race. The Arizona Coyotes being the team directly behind the Nashville Predators at this moment in the Central Division standings, but also trying to climb into the playoff race and trying to displace the Nashville Predators. UC Saros, not his strongest game in net, but the Nashville Predators as a team, not a very strong game. So this road trip wraps up with the Nashville Predators dropping 2 out of 3, the start and the finish of the road trip, while finding a way to gut out a win in Los Angeles. But this is a tough loss for the Nashville Predators against the Arizona Coyotes. Again, they just could not seize on their opportunities. They could not get their chances buried in the first period when they had their opportunities. So the Arizona Coyotes played a perfect cliche home game, weathered the storm for the first 10 minutes and the first 10 shots for the Nashville Predators. Evened things out, got a couple of goals, and then rode a hot Connor Ingram all the way to the finish. That's going to do it for the Rebirth Sports full game recap. We've got so much more coming up with analysis, box score, and more on the Renegades of Puck podcast right after this.